But when you guys start not identifying yourselves, you guys, I mean, what are you guys hiding from? You guys are supposed to be having this whole transparency thing, right? That's why there's a divide between the public and the police. There's supposed to be this whole transparency thing, and you guys don't want to be transparent. You guys won't even identify yourself to members of the public when they ask you. Oh, no more comments? I do got somebody in the back there, so.
Hey, bud, can I ask that you just scoot back just about 10 feet, please?
I'm at a safe distance.
10 feet.
Can I get your name and badge number?
10 feet. Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay, well, there's no
10 feet, please.
there's no set distance. You got him secured in the back of the vehicle.
I'm asking you for my safety. 10 feet is all I'm asking for.
For officer safety?
Just past the fire hydrant there is all I'm asking for.
There's no reason for you to be upset. I got a camera, that's all. Can I get your name and badge number? You're not gonna identify yourself per your policy? You know it's your policy to identify yourself to a member of the public, right?
You're not involved with this at all, so.
It doesn't matter. When a member of the public does ask you for your name and badge number, it's in your policy, Rule 42 of your policy, yeah. That's under 41, just so you know. Yeah. So you're not gonna identify yourself?
Stand back to where he asked you to. Now that I'm interacting with you, man suit 22448. He asked you to stand back over there.
Okay, and that's not a lawful order. I already got permission from the property to be here recording, so.
Okay.
Yeah. So. And officer safety, you guys got the person secure. There is no distance for officer safety set by the Supreme Court, so.
It's what a reasonable officer says. So.
When there's something going on for a reasonable thing, it's not a lawful order for you to tell me to back up because I'm recording. I know what I'm doing. I do this for a living, so.
You do for a living?
Yeah.
How much money do you make?
Yeah. How much money do you make? Why don't you guys like cameras?
I have no problem people filming us. It's just when you come in trying to interfere with investigations and crap to us. That's when it's a problem.
Interference is a physical act in the first place. And second of all, I said nothing to you guys until you guys try to engage me. You guys have the suspect secure in the back of the vehicle. Okay? There's no evidence to preserve here. Plus, I have permission from the property to be here recording. So, officer safety is kind of.
Takes extra resources because now we have to have someone just watch and pay attention to you while the other guys are doing it.
Well, ADD is not my problem. That's your guys' problem.
ADD?
Yeah.
So we don't know you. I have no idea who you are. I don't know if you're having a bad day and you decide you want to assault us. So we have to pay attention to you just like we pay attention to the rest of our surroundings. Okay?
Well, being attentive is pretty good at the job you guys do, but.
What's that?
I said being attentive's, pretty important to the job you guys do, so.
I agree. It's just, a couple of weeks ago we had like 10 of you guys on the call. You guys were screaming at the people we were trying to talk to, yelling at them not to answer questions.
Well, that's free speech. I mean, letting people know their rights isn't, isn't something wrong that we're doing,
There's a difference between people knowing their rights and you constantly yelling at them where we can't even have a conversation. There's a difference.
Yeah, and then there's times that, some of us get assaulted, falsely arrested, and stuff like that. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units here, so. Can I get your name and badge number? No, you're not going to identify yourself? You know it's part of your policy to identify yourself to a member of the public. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Read your policies. Yeah, so you need to identify yourself to a member of the public. It's funny. Mesa PD don't fucking get it, do they, guys? What's that? No, you guys sure don't. You guys keep making fools of yourself. I mean, there's plenty of channels out here that showcase you guys every night, you know? Huh?
What kind of channel?
What kind of channel? You guys are all over YouTube making fools of yourself. Yeah.
What channel is yours?
I don't answer questions. Nah. I mean, it'd be different if you'd have been respectful and identified yourself per your policy. Then maybe we could have had a different conversation, but...
I don't have to identify myself.
You don't?
Involved in this investigation.
It doesn't matter. When it states in your policy, when a member of the public asks you to identify yourself, working in your official capacity, that you're to identify yourself with your name and badge number.
Why do you know my policy better than I do?
Yeah, well, kind of funny. Seems like you guys don't know how to read, so.
Sure, I'll do it again.
Yeah, make sure you go ahead and
Yeah, okay.
yeah. And see, if you guys would just interact with the public in the right way, you guys wouldn't be all over YouTube making fools of your fucking selves. You know? Well, if you don't mind talking to me, what was the problem with you identifying yourself? Why, you know what I mean?
Not involved in this scenario.
It does, but it doesn't matter. You are working in your official capacity, correct? And you are a public servant, correct? So you work for the people, correct? Okay, so when a member of the public asks you to identify yourself, like again, it does state in your policy, you might want to brush up on that. What if I can't read? There's Officer Mad Dog there. He didn't want to identify himself either. Oh, and look, what do we got here, guys? Is that a cracked windshield that we would get a visibility ticket for? Wow. Hey, you know that's prior restraint, right? You're breaking federal law doing that shit. But of course, Mesa PD don't give a fuck, do they? Childish games. That's Mesa PD for you guys. Thank you. You're helping me get a better view of that cracked windshield you're driving with there. Appreciate it. All right, there we go. Can you put the siren on too? Can we hear it too? Aww. You're cute though. See, and this is why we show up on scene and give you guys a hard time, because you guys act like this. If you guys would just do your fucking jobs, we'd be all right. Oh, he's cute. Oh, there's Officer Mad Dog here, guys. And what's funny is October of 19 tags on the vehicle too. Wow. So we'll just come over here. Let's check him out again, guys.
Okay, so at a certain point, you're now just interfering with what I'm doing.
There's no interference. Interference is a physical activity.
Okay. So you know how you have a flashlight in my face?
I don't have a flashlight in your face. I have
Yes,
a camera
you
on.
do. You have a flashlight on. It's in my face.
Don't touch my camera.
So I didn't touch your camera. I went like this to show you that there's a light on. See how there's a light
Yeah,
on?
there's a light on. Yeah.
So there's a light on. So
Is it illegal?
is mine illegal? You're yelling
Well,
at
actually,
me.
I'm a member of the press. Yours is illegal. It's called
me see
prior
your press
restraint.
pass.
It's called prior restraint.
Can I see your press pass?
You know that there's no organization that issues an official
Then
press
how are
pass,
you a
correct?
member of the press?
Because I collect information that's of public interest, and
That's
I disseminate it to
Well,
the public.
if you say you're a member of something, I'd like to see the credentials that prove that you're a member of it.
There's no organization that gives credentials, so.
Well, don't
yeah.
throw out flippant comments that you know not to be true.
It is true.
So,
I am a member
I
of the
don't
press,
care
actually,
what
and
you
I do independent
I don't care
stuff for
where
some of the
you
news
go.
stations
I don't,
as well.
But here's
so.
what you can't do. You can't stand here and shine a flashlight into my car while I'm in it, and you're
Sure,
shining
I
it in
can.
my face. Well, that's why I can go like this.
No, that's
then
called
you
prior
get
restraint.
upset.
There's a difference.
How's there a difference?
Because
I
there's
would
a
love for you
federal
to tell
there's
me
a
the
federal
difference.
law
That says what? You can shine
You're
a flashlight at me, but I can't shine one at you.
No, I'm collecting information that's of public interest to disseminate to the public.
Well, it's not
Now you're
blinding
trying to
or
blind. Now
stopping your ability.
you're trying to blind my camera.
No,
It's
I'm not.
exactly what you were doing.
It's pointing right at your face.
Oh yeah. Now it is.
You're just
but when
mad.
I was out there, no.
You're just mad because I walked by you and I didn't interact with you the first time.
No, I asked for your name and badge number.
I hadn't interacted with you at that point.
It doesn't matter if a member of the public asks you. That's what your policy states.
No.
It doesn't have to be. I don't have to be part of the call for you to identify
I
yourself.
didn't say whether or not you were part of the call. I said I hadn't interacted with you.
Well, now you have. What's your name and badge
It's Sergeant Harris 16816.
number? Okay. You guys might want to brush up on your policies. I'm just saying.
I appreciate the advice.
You know? And that's what I'm saying. You guys wouldn't get this pushback if you guys wouldn't say nothing when
That's
we
not
show up
true.
to scenes and record.
That's not true.
Yeah.
No.
There's,
Because I didn't say a word to you, and you flipped me off and started screaming at me. So.
Oh no! I flipped you
Your
off when you started.
No, your
okay.
actions
First of all,
already
flipping you
say-
off is a freedom of speech
Hold
issue.
on. I never said anything about your ability to speak.
Okay.
You said I would not be getting this type of response had I not interacted in such a way. I'm pointing out that I had not interacted in any way whatsoever, and that was the response you gave me.
No,
So
the
your
response was
statement
to
is
your
incorrect.
flashlight shining in my face
My
because I'm trying to
flashlight
video
is counteracting
something,
your flashlight, which is looking inside of my vehicle,
and I'm allowed to look inside your vehicle,
and I'm allowed to use my flashlight.
not to obstruct the camera. You're not.
Agree to disagree.
It's a federal law. It's Title 18.
Okay.
I mean, you might
Agree to
want to read up
disagree.
on it. So.
I
yeah.
appreciate the advice. Is there anything else I can do for you?
No,
Okay.
just gonna stand here and do my thing. Oh. But when you guys start not identifying yourselves, you guys, I mean, what are you guys hiding from? You guys are supposed to be having this whole transparency thing, right? That's why there's a divide between the public and the police. It's supposed to be this whole transparency thing, and you guys don't want to be transparent. You guys won't even identify yourself to members of the public when they ask you. Oh, no more comments? Got lots of battery left. I can stand here just like you as well, so. That pose is gonna make a great thumbnail.
Too bad it'll be clickbait. There
Oh.
won't be anything going on with it.
Oh, there's nothing going on? You guys didn't try to violate my rights? Your officers didn't try to tell me to stand back? You guys haven't engaged with me poorly? You're not shining the flashlight, obstructing my camera, you know, which is violating federal law, you know? So. And you know you got a big crack in your windshield there, right? Isn't that an obstruction of view or something, you know, that you give somebody else a ticket for?
Vehicle's not mine.
But you're operating it, correct? And you are a sergeant, right? So, I mean, you being a supervisor, I mean, you'd think you'd know better. So you're saying it falls to the owner of the vehicle? That's correct, right? So you're gonna write the city of Mesa a ticket for having a cracked windshield? Fix the ticket? No? Mesa's finest for you guys. They like to ask questions but not answer them. I hope you do have your body camera on, because you are engaging with me, so. And I will be FOIA requesting that as well. I think him being a sergeant, you know, conduct himself a little differently, but must be buddies with Deuce, huh?